Jesse, what's happening, dude? Yeah, first of all, appreciate you catching all those pens. I know you're probably a little bit gassed. I know you mentioned that. You looked a little tired too. I get it. But it's good to watch you throw, man. I mean, you're well above average here. Physically, what your output is for your age. So it's really, really good. Make sure you keep going on that pitching. First of all, I love this hip tilt, man. So have a situation here where we're here. Boom. Pelvic tilt is really, really good. I'll pull Max up next year just to kind of do a couple comparables here in a minute. But biggest thing, dude, see how your feet are stacked? Really, really good. You kind of got that little abbreviated leg kick, which is fine. And then you get weightless on that front foot. Love it. Stand on that back foot really well. We're kind of landing on top of the ground here, like this, right? As opposed to landing like an aeroplane. We're helicoptering as opposed to an aeroplane. Max has got a little bit of that. You can see he gets down the mound, he hovers as his hip turns, and then boom. But he's got so much downward force, it's crazy. So we just want to make sure that when we land, we're pushing into that foot, which you are. You do things really, really well. When your foot lands, you've got tons of separation here, right? Hip starts to go, shoulders are back here. Good stuff, just like Big Max. Look at Max lands, hips go. I can still see Scherzer on his back. Wild. Really, really good. And then when you land, your foot comes off the ground. I'd love to see you, if you can. All right. Let me just get Max back a little bit. You're a little bit upright here. A little bit skinny here. Your base is a little bit skinny down here. All right. I'm not comparing you to Max. I just think you can get a little deeper on that stride. A little deeper. All right. And this back foot, see how this back foot comes, you got a little bit of a drag, your drag line's just there, okay? But if you can keep that foot on the ground, see how it comes off, you're throwing on one foot. You're way more powerful on 2 feet. Even though your toes just touching the ground just stabilizes you. It's called anchoring, right? So some guys lift their foot up, like Nathan Eovaldi brings his foot up, but he's still anchored like crazy. He's pretty strong on 1 foot. But for most of us, just like Max, you want to try and be anchored on that back foot, especially at release. See how you're throwing on one leg. So think about that, dude. When you do a rocket throw, just kind of drag that back foot a little bit. Don't keep you from moving forward, but just anchor that a little bit. Keep the foot on the ground and turn that back hip. Liam Hendricks does a really, really good job, and he's really conscious. I don't know if you know Liam Hendricks, Australian, he's pitching with the White Sox, but he's really conscious. He talks about that back heel turn a bunch, keeping that back foot on the ground. Really, really important. But dude, I know you like to catch, but you got a really good arm, man. It works, and you get tons of. It's not easy to teach. Hips, shoulder is separated. Really, really good. All right, man. It was good to work with you. I look forward to doing it more.